Okay, so it is a well-known fact. The Pint X bumpers suck. It's a pretty discussed topic. The Pint X lid itself, the Pint X bumper itself curves in from the rail, which is great for aesthetics. But the problem is there's only like 2 bolt points on the stock Pint X bumper for you to be able to like bolt anything over it, like a float plate, and the rest of it slides in. And the issue with that is that the protection is extremely limited. The wear zone is tiny, and I think I did 1,000 kilometers on this bumper and it just completely blitzed through. And that was back when I was riding the Pint X, so I was not riding that hard. So I've designed a solution, mostly. This is the Pint Float bumper. I'm calling it that because the intention of this is that you take a Pint float plate, a standard one, and you modify it to then fit this, which is what I'm going to go through now. So things that you need is just the ability to cut this and drill holes in it. So a handsaw works just fine, and you'll just need a drill. So it's going to be pretty easy. What you want to do is cut at, I hope this is easily visible, the point where this curve meets the straight part. So it just curves in, and then boop, you just want to cut there and there. I'll tell you what, I'll draw it. There we go. You just want to cut these, and I'll do this on the workbench. I don't have a vise, but like, you know, it's fine, it's fine. We have our 2 parts now. So this is the tailpiece, of course, and that is supposed to go flush onto that like this. You want to make bolt holes on this piece that are identical to this piece at the front. The way that we do that is real easy. Just line up your front piece with your tail piece, and either you can use it as stencil itself, or you can just draw some dots. There you go. So now we want a hole there and a hole there that is the same size as these 2. And for that we need a drill and a 4.5mm drill bit. Super easy, that matches. Actually, I think it's 5, but like whatever. And then, actually, I'll start out with a smaller bit first, just to make sure we get it right. And that is us. So there you have it. Those 2 holes line up with the inserts on either side, and that lets you properly bolt your float plate to the float bumper so that you get something that's actually securely connected. Now I'm just going to do that real quick. So there you have it, your float plate, float bumper, bolted here and here on the corners, and then these bolts are going to be for when the board is actually assembled, and these go all the way through to the foot pad. So this works on standard Pint X casings like this one. You can see that just slipped in there, and there you go. There we go. I don't have a pint assembled right now, but you can see that that is delicious. I want to put a little bit of extra work in to like make these rounded, then go ahead. Of course, this is the stock Pint X casing, or there is my custom VOW one. Both of these work great. If I can get them lined up. My one is a bit tighter right now because this is an older print, and I have since changed the tolerances. It's good. Oh my god, I've just peeled the glue off. I was wondering what that was. Maybe remove the glue first, or slide the bumper on and then bolt on the float plate. There you go, started peeling that glue. You're not going to need this, so you might as well yoink it. I'm just gonna, there we go. Get your bumper on first like that, without the glue. Then bolt it on after. Now, of course, for the rest of your pint, front float plate can just go on. You can keep these prongs if you want, or you can cut them like you've done the tail. Doesn't make a difference, do what you want. But that's how you create a significantly better protection thing. I can't word right now at all. There we go. That's how you make much better protection for your custom pint build. Ta-da, done. I've already had a few orders for these, which is great, so hopefully you find it useful. The bumper itself is printed out of nylon carbon fiber, just like everything else, so this thing is disgustingly strong, but of course it's supposed to work with the float plate to actually take the impact, and then this will just flex and bend like everything else does. This will take impacts well, but not as well as the float plate, which is the whole point of this. So that is that, and yeah, hope this is easy for everybody.